I have just had something on my mind lately that I really wanted to share with you guys. And sometimes I feel like texting or those voice memos, like even though they're great, sometimes you can't actually feel the energy unless you see it. So we've got 10 more days left in this month. And last month, for a lot of you, it was like a killer month. You guys slayed the game. And I know that a lot of us were exhausted after that because it was a lot of hard work. And last month, maybe some of you guys didn't have the best month. And so I just wanted to, sorry, I'm going to be like playing with my hair the whole time. Okay, we're good. It's getting so long. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just give you a challenge for the last 10 days of the month and then just kind of like put some things in perspective for you. I got invited to a Zoom with Pam Souter today, which is like the first time I got invited. So I was like totally fangirling. And I was on there with like all of the top leaders, guys, like all of them. Aaron, Jocelyn, I can't even think of their last names, like Rachel. It was so mind-boggling. So I'm like, oh my God. But all of the new diamonds got invited to it. And so I was on there with a bunch of other new diamonds. And it was just kind of crazy to me because I think that we really put a lot of pressure on ourselves to go really fast in this business. And we feel like if we don't go fast, then we're not being successful. And a lot of the diamonds that talked, all of the diamonds, the new diamonds, that this was their first time ever hitting diamonds, they have been in the business for 3 or more years. One of them said she'd been in the business for 5.5 years and just hit diamond. And I just wanted to tell you guys that. And like for me personally, I've been in for a year and a half. I've been sitting at Ruby for almost an entire year, guys. I went Ruby in November and it's September. So I just really wanted to tell you guys, like, sometimes it takes time. We hear all these amazing stories, which are like so incredible. And if you're on fire, like run like your hair is on fire. Like, why not get there faster? Why not start making that money faster? Like, yes, 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 go, go, go. But for those of you that maybe are like taking a little bit of a slower road, or maybe you're just a couple months in and you're wondering why you haven't gotten that big paycheck yet, like it takes time. It takes so much more time than I think we're used to. We hear about, I think Carrie went diamond in like 9 months. Someone else goes diamond in 3 months. Someone else goes diamond in 4 months. And we're like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here at the 4-month mark, at the 1 or 2 or 3 year mark, and I'm still ruby or emerald or whatever the case may be. And that's okay. Like all of our journeys are different. The amount of time that you put in is different than maybe the amount of time they put in. Maybe their why was bigger, not in like a condescending way, but I mean, maybe they lost their job. One of the girls that was on there that I was actually listening to a couple days ago, I think she's a double or triple diamond. But she started with It Works because her husband was recruited to play football professionally. So they like literally sold all their stuff, packed up, and moved across the state to Florida. They put him up in like a little motel during like tryout. It's not tryouts, but it's like scrimmages. I don't know, practice. I don't watch a lot of football. Don't judge me. But they put him up in a hotel while like he was doing his first couple rounds of practicing with this new team, whatever. They moved him back across to like, I think the West Coast for him to actually start playing on this team. And he got cut after, like, I don't even think he got to play the first game. And so like they had a new baby, a 3-month-old baby. They had been promised this big paycheck to be a freaking football star, and not like nothing, right? So like not of course, but like she had a huge why. Like they had a brand new baby, neither of them had jobs, and they were now living somewhere where they didn't know anyone, and they were used to having their house paid for, and they hadn't really had any bills for the past couple months, but they also didn't have any income. So of course she promoted quickly, like she ran like her hair was on fire. So if you maybe have a steady job, or your husband has a steady job, or, maybe, I mean, a 3-month-old is considerably easier, let's be real, than like a 3-year-old or a 10-year-old. There are more things to do. So go easy on yourself. Know that it's your journey. Know that we all take a while to get there. And something that's always stuck with me, as somebody told me this like my first month in, and I've literally probably said it to myself every single day since I started. And they said this, if it took you 1 year to hit each promotion, after 8 years, you would be an ambassador after 8 years. and you'd be making $30,000 a month. Is that worth it to you? Is your current job, if you stayed for 8 years, would you be making $80,000 a month? Or sorry, $30,000 a month. I know at my old job, I was an office manager at a dental office. 8 years from now, like, I'd be lucky if I got $1 raise, maybe $2 raise each year. So I would maybe be making maybe $4,000 a month. So we're talking about here doing work for yourself, doing work for your family, for your future family, whatever the case may be. And if you only promote once a year, so you're in the business a year, you go exec, guess what? Your paycheck's $200 to $300. I get it. That's not huge after a year. 2 years, you go Ruby, $500 to $600 paycheck. I get it. Maybe it's still not exactly what you're wanting. But the great, amazing part about this business is it's residual, and the work that you do for those years is going to start adding up and accumulating, and your paycheck is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. The difference is you have to put in the work now. This isn't like a regular job where we're used to trading an hour of our time for, $12 back. Here's an hour of my time, here's $12. Another hour of my time, here's $12. This is something where we're going to put in hours and hours and hours and hours worth of work. I'm going to get paid a little bit, and then we're going to work and work and put in more and more and more and more hours and grow more relationships. And then we're going to get paid a little bit more. And then we're going to keep doing it every single month and teach our team how to do it every single month. And pretty soon, like $30,000 a month, guys, like if that doesn't just blow your mind, like I would probably pretty much do anything for $30,000 a month. So my thing for you is stop thinking short term. If you're sitting here spinning your wheels thinking you're not where you want to be, thinking, oh, maybe I should quit, maybe this doesn't work, maybe this isn't for me, give yourself a little bit of time. Give yourself an entire full year and see where you're at in this business, because I'm telling you, it's going to pay off and it's going to be huge. And the potential of making $30,000 a month, guys, that's literally what people make in a year, and you'd be making it every single month if you stick with this business, if you do what you know you're supposed to do, and if you're consistent. So my challenge to you is to just start thinking bigger picture. Start thinking where you're going to be a year from now. Start dreaming about those goals. Start thinking about where you're going to be. And then the other thing too, you can't just sit here on your butt and dream. I could go into my closet and manifest a clean house all day long. I could sit in my little closet and be like, my house is clean. My house is clean. I have the best house. My house is so clean. I love my house, and speak all of this life over my house. And when I get out of my closet, my house is still going to be dirty, okay? Because I didn't hire a housekeeper. I didn't do any work, and the whole time I was sitting in my closet on my butt, my 6-year-old and my 1-year-old were running around destroying the place even more. So manifesting is amazing. Speaking life over your company is amazing. Speaking life into yourself is amazing. Personal development is a must. If you want to succeed in this business, you have to pour into yourself on a daily basis, but then you also have to do the work. So for the first 30 minutes of your day, maybe, or if you don't have that much time, that's fine. But for the first little bit of your day, pour into yourself, listen to pump up music, listen to an awesome podcast, listen to YouTube. If you need suggestions, please ask. We know the things that pump us up, but you're going to need to find the thing that pumps you up. Because I'll tell you, me and Kiana, we'll read the same books, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, this book made me cry. And I'll be 4 chapters in, this book is ridiculous, and vice versa. So what works for us might not work for you, but that's why you just have to start paying so close attention. Pay attention to when we're watching podcast or listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos. Hop on Zooms, guys. The other day, somebody asked me, she's like, oh my gosh, where do you get all these amazing books that you're reading? I hop on Zooms, and when a millionaire tells me that they read a book, I read that book. Because I want to be a freaking millionaire, okay? So if they read the book when they were in my shoes and now they're a millionaire, I feel like I should read the book because I'm in my shoes and I want to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? So plugging in is so important. You have to do the work. This business is not sit on your butt and get rich quick. And if you thought it was, I'm sorry that I'm breaking the news to you now. It's just not what it is. It's just not what it is, guys. Like I said, it took me a year and a half to get here. It took a lot of those diamonds on the team 3 to 4 to 5 years to get there. But do you think they're complaining now that they're averaging $2,000 a month plus a $7,500 bonus? I'm not complaining it took me a year and a half to get here. Like, hell no, I'm pretty excited about that bonus. No matter if it came in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like that's still money in my pocket that wouldn't have been there if I'd never done this business and I never put in the work. So we've got 10 more days, guys. We got 10 more days to make it a September to remember. And we have big things planned for October. There's always Christmas cash. I'm sure there's going to be a new product. Mexico is launching soon. So like big things are happening in our business. And me and Megan and Kiana are going to put a huge push team together that's going to be crazy in October. And we're like literally going to go nuts. We're going to pop rubies. We're going to pop emeralds. We're going to pop diamonds. Like it's literally going to be insane. So the next 10 days is going to be a lead up to that, guys. Okay. And I really want you to push. So right now, I want you to be so honest with yourself. I'm literally about to do, sorry, I keep saying literally, but it's because I literally am. Literally. But I'm about to do the same thing. So I'm going to write down exactly what I did for my business today, exactly how many messages I sent, exactly how many people I followed, if I did personal development or not, if I attended a Zoom or not. Like I'm going to actually write down everything I did for my business today. And then I'm going to multiply it. Because if you don't like where you're at, or you don't feel like you're growing in this business, or you feel like you're spinning your wheels and you're still doing the same thing day after day after day, like that's the reason. You need to add something new in. You need to do more of something. You need to start working. This is a business. It's your business. And the beautiful thing about this business is we have freedom of time. We can do it when we want. But that's also kind of like the backside to this business, right? Because since we do have freedom of time and we can do things whenever we want, a lot of times things get pushed out to the last minute or the end of the day. And then guess what? We're tired, or the kids are grumpy, or I got to plan for this, or I got to do that. So here is my advice to you. So I'm going to write down everything I did today. And then I'm going to write down 6 non-negotiable things that I'm going to do every single day. I'm not going to go to bed until they're done. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to do them just so that they're out of the way for the day. But I'm going to write down 6 things that I'm going to do every single day for the next 10 days in September. And I'm going to make it a September to remember. So I want you to do the same thing. If you're doing nothing right now in your business, if you write down your list of things you did today and you literally did 1 thing or 2 things or no things, then start smaller if you need to. Start with 3 things you're going to do every single day, or start with 4 things you're going to do every single day. But I really want you to push yourself. And the reason why I'm choosing 6 is because I know that I probably did like 2 things today, and I probably half-heartedly did 2 other things today. So I'm going to push myself, and I'm going to full-heartedly balls to the wall, do 6 things every single day for the next 10 days. If you're a rock star and you did 6 things today, challenge yourself. Do 8 or 10, or do more of those things. If you only did 10 minutes of personal development, do 20 for the next 10 days. Like, see how your business grows if you double how much personal development you're doing, or if you double your messages, or if you double your posts, or whatever the case may be. So some things that could be a non-negotiable for you. Messaging. How many people are you going to message a day? You don't like cold messaging? Message for host a post. Ask 5 people to host a post for you. If you don't know what host a post is, look up Rachel Jones YouTube and type in host a post or HAP and it'll come up. So if you don't like cold messaging, there's no excuses now. Ask people to host a post for you. That's no longer cold messaging. That's them and their friends being interested in coming to you. Messaging could also be just messaging people and saying something nice. It doesn't always have to be, hey, will you be a product model? You can build relationships. You can say, oh my gosh, girl, did you seriously just get back from Disneyland? Those pictures were so lit. Like, I am going to Disneyland within the next year. I'm so excited. Like, what was your favorite ride? Is that weird? Can I ask you that? Like, just be a normal human being. Like, ask them what you would actually ask them. If their daughter is always wearing cute little bows and you love putting bows in your daughter's hair, just message them, be like, oh my gosh, girl, your little girl style is so cute. Like, seriously, where do you get her stuff? It's just like the meaningful comments, but hop in their messenger, okay? There's no reason not to be messaging people. So choose how many people you're going to message a day, what the message is going to be. Is it going to be a mix of everything, cold and creative messages, host or post, and personal interaction? Is it just going to be one? Are you going to do all 3? Like, that's something that could be on your non-negotiables. Something else, following. How are you going to grow your business if you don't grow your network? You're just talking to the same 100 people over and over and over again. Captivate is a super easy app that makes it easy for following. On Instagram, Facebook, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Not going to go into this. I want this to be short and sweet. I think it's already like 20 minutes. My bad. I'm sorry. So following could be another non-negotiable. Self-development. Get specific. What kind of self-development do you need? Are you feeling down on yourself? Are you feeling discouraged? Are you feeling worthless? Then you need to do some self-development that's going to bring you worth. Girl Wash Your Face is amazing. In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day is one that I'm reading right now. That's amazing. If you can't afford to buy a book, go to the library. If you don't like reading books, watch YouTube channels. Type in personal development or motivation for depression, motivation for anxiety, like whatever you need help with. Like, we have all the tools. There's no reason not to be doing this. You can literally listen to it while you're in the shower every morning. Take a little bit of a longer shower. Tell your husband, wash the kids. I need 10 minutes in the shower today. And listen to something that's going to pump you up. Okay. So personal development. If you're having trouble closing sales, start reading books about closing sales. If you are literally talking to 100 people a day and you aren't signing loyal customers, something's up. So start reading books about closing sales. Sell or Be Sold is a really good one. I'll try to think of some more, but same thing, YouTube, podcasts, whatever. Let's see, what else? Interacting. I think that's something that we don't talk about all the time. Interacting is huge. It can definitely be something on your 6 list. Interacting should be positive, high vibes, upbeat. You should be liking. If it's on Facebook, make sure you either love or haha. You don't want to just like on Facebook. You do want to do the love or haha. It boosts your algorithm. Don't ask me why I know that. I just do. And then a meaningful comment. So 5 or more words with an emoji at the end. Oh my gosh, that looked like so much fun. Where were you eating? Oh my gosh, your dress is so cute. Where did you get it? Just be a human being. What would you say to them if they were your best friend? Like, think about that. We always comment on our best friend's stuff, right? Even when Kiana does like lifestyle posts, or Megan, like, I still am always commenting like, oh my gosh, girl, slay. Like, you're looking sexy in that shirt today. So start saying that to everyone. Like, it doesn't have to be weird. Just start complimenting people. Start showing people like, hey, I'm here. I'm your rap girl if you need me, but first I'm going to be your friend. So let's get that connection going. What else? Follow posting, guys. What did Johnny Jumpman say? I wish Kiana was on here with me. Johnny Jumpman said, like, for every day that you don't post, you're basically putting your business back up to 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So every day you don't post, you're losing 2 weeks. So if you don't post on any sort of social media whatsoever for 2 days in a row, you're putting yourself back an entire month. No wonder you're not signing LCs or DTs. You're putting yourself back every time you don't post. So something I need to be better about is posting every single day to my Instagram. I post my stories like it's going out of style. I really, really do. But sometimes I have a hard time with my actual page. So that's going to be something I'm focusing on. So posting. If you're working Facebook, you need to post on your Facebook every single day. Stop sharing. Don't share any videos ever again or any posts ever again. If you like a funny meme, like, reinvent it. Or if you like a funny saying, throw it on WordSwag and redo it. Like, stop sharing. It really, really, really messes with your algorithm. And start putting meaningful posts out there. They don't always have to be a customer, join my team. They should be what you're doing every day. Listen to this funny story. Listen to this funny thing that I heard. Listen to this crazy stat that I heard. If you need any, like, motivation for things to post, listen to the radio in the morning. Like, they say some really funny shit on the radio in the morning. Like, I swear, they have like the second date updates all the time, and they have they just have like crazy stats. Like, today I heard on the radio, I'm not sure which magazine it was, but Boise, Idaho got voted the 47th best place to live city-wise in the entire United States. 47 in the entire United States. Like, that's what's up. Y'all moving to Boise, Idaho, or what? But that's like a cool stat, right? So if you hear that, you can just put it in a cute little word swag or whatever, and you can repost it. That's something that people will want to talk to you about. People are like, that's amazing. I can't believe it. That's so high. I'm moving to Boise tomorrow. You're welcome. I don't know. I feel like hopefully I gave you a lot of ideas. Following up is huge. Follow up with your loyal customers, even if they haven't ordered for a while. Follow up with people you've been talking to. If you've asked them 3 or 4 times to be a customer and they're still not committing, you can just be a friend instead and be like, how's it going? I know your wedding's coming up. I know that baby's coming soon. Whatever you guys were talking about before, just build that connection. Or if it's someone that you really feel was like super, super excited and maybe you haven't followed up with them yet, or you just like, I don't know, like everyone's so different, but like just gauge your feelings off of it, but go for the hard sell. Be like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm so excited. I'm putting in keto coffee orders all day. Like this stuff is literally flying off the shelf. Do you want to get in on this or not? Like last chance. What's up? You coming or not? With distributors too. Like, girl, I only have 1, or say I only have 2 more spots left on my team this month. Like, do you want one or not? Because I really want to work with you, but like people are like starting to like knock on my door. So we doing this or not? Like, what's going on? Give me a date. Give me a time. What's happening? That's all I got. That's all I got. So if you're watching this in the morning, good morning. I am doing a power hour on Thursday morning. I'm not exactly sure what time, but I'll post it in the group. If you're watching it tonight, just do this tonight. Stop making excuses. Stop putting things off till later. Be really real with yourself. Look at what you've done to grow your business today and ask yourself, like, if you were your own employee, would you give you a raise? Would you keep you, or would you fire you? Because some days, if I were to have to turn in my work to myself, be like, hey, Jackie, today I was here for 8 hours and I liked like 10 posts and I told someone she was pretty. That was cool. I also followed up with one potential and I liked like 50 more posts. So I'll take my paycheck now. You feel like, nah, bitch, you're gone. You're gone. If you've ever been a boss and you have an employee that sits on Facebook all day and all they do is like, share, and like don't actually do any work, like real life, right? Like office life. If you had someone sitting at their desk, that's another statistic I heard actually. The average person spends 4 hours total a day on Facebook while they're at work at their 8-hour job. 4 hours. That's insane. Anyway, I'm telling you, the radio, right? It's crazy. But be honest with yourself. Today, if you were to turn in your work to yourself, would you give yourself a raise? Would you keep you around? Or would you fire yourself? Would you get reprimanded? Would you get in trouble? Would you get laid off? Like, you know what, Jackie? Like, I don't pay you to make 1 follow-up a day and tell someone she's pretty. You think that's worth a diamond paycheck? No. You think that's worth a double diamond paycheck? You think that's worth $1,000 Ruby bonus telling someone she's pretty and liking 10 posts? No. Okay? Sorry. My red is coming out. My red. But I'm doing this to myself too. Like, I don't want you guys thinking I'm sitting here like nothing happened. I'm not sitting here because like someone said something or someone didn't do anything. Like, I am actually purposely not following a lot of you guys on Facebook and Instagram because I don't want you to think that like I'm ever like looking at what you're doing or not doing, because this business is your own. If you want to make the paycheck, you're going to make it happen, right? I want to make my paycheck, so I'm going to make it happen. So this isn't me telling you. This is literally me telling me what I'm about to do as soon as I get off the Zoom. I'm literally going to write down exactly what I did today, decide if I would get fired or promoted, and then I'm going to make tomorrow better, and I'm going to make the next day better. And the way to do that is I have this piece of paper. It's actually super cute. You can get it at Target, but it says like morning, noon, and night. So I really like it, especially on my busy days, because I will just write down like top priority, middle priority if Carter takes a nap, and then, you know, what I got to clean up at the end of the day. So I'm going to fill out 10 of these forms, 1 for every day at the rest of the month, and I'm going to write my 6 list, and I'm going to make it happen because I want to promote again. I want another bonus. I want you guys to promote. I want to pop some rubies. Like, who wants a $1,000 bonus? Hey, yo, let's go. We popped 2 rubies last month and an emerald. So do you want a spot or not? Like, do you want this? It's obtainable. It's possible. Someone that's listening to the same video that I'm sending to like, 20 people that are in our chat, 4 of them promoted last month and got huge bonuses. So if 4 out of 20 of us can do it, the other 16 can do it too. You just got to commit. Okay. And I know you can do it. And I'm so excited. And the October push group is going to be lit. So if you want to be a part of that, we'll be sending out the email soon. Well, or the text or message or whatever. I don't actually email. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, I'm getting messages coming in. I got to write my list, and that's all for me. Okay, bye, guys.